Hey guys, welcome back to For Real Guide. Hope you're all having an amazing day. And in this video, we're going to be talking about something that is really important, and that is relationships. Now, a lot of people, even some of my own personal friends have had pretty unhealthy or unstable relationships, and it has completely derailed their life, their goals, and some of them even turn into a little bit of a different person. It's super common for things to go unnoticed when you don't really realize that your relationship is a problem. So it's really important to know if you're in a healthy relationship, or if there's some things you need to tweak or even leave your partner altogether in order to continue on with your life and be happy and fulfilled. So without further ado, here are 7 signs that you are in a healthy relationship. So the first sign that you are in a healthy relationship is if you have consistent communication. People always say communication is key in a relationship, and it's something that I absolutely agree with. If you're a good communicator, then that means that your relationship is healthy. It's progressing forward. You always know what the other person is really thinking about the relationship, so you know if you need to change anything or if it's on the right track. If you have a partner that is a bad communicator, it might be something like they don't want to bring up hard conversations about where the relationship is going. They don't want to confront the fact that maybe they offended you or disrespected you. They don't want to come to terms with maybe some of the faults that they have, some of the growth that they need to do in their own personal life. Maybe they don't want to commit to you. Maybe that's something that really bothers you. You don't want to be left in the dark. And communication can definitely make sure that you're not left in the dark, that you know what's going on. So if you're someone that feels like you can't really talk to your significant other about certain things, you might want to bring that up. You might want to talk to them about it, and maybe that person's just not right for you if they genuinely cannot bring up certain conversations without getting triggered. So the second sign you're in a healthy relationship is if you genuinely trust your partner. You have enough going on in your life. The last thing that you should be worried about is if your partner is being faithful and honest to you. If your partner is not faithful and honest to you, it can keep you up at night. It can make you anxious. Maybe you can't even sleep. You're consumed by the thought of what they're doing at all times. And that is a total waste of your energy. Your partner should be someone that you can go to for peace and happiness and reassurance, not extra anxiety. If you feel like your partner is being genuinely unfaithful, if you feel like they're not being honest with you, if you feel like they're not telling you what's even going on inside their head about the relationship, then that will lead to so much lack of trust. On the other hand, maybe you have some problems that you need to work out. Maybe something's happened in your past that has made you trust, people a little bit less. Maybe you did have someone cheat on you or lie to you in the past. There's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit insecure going into a new relationship, but that's also going to tear your new relationship apart. You need to make sure that both parties are being open about what's going on with their feelings. You need to make sure that both parties are being trustworthy. That's how you will have a happy and healthy relationship. The third sign of a healthy relationship is that it's not all about you all the time. Balance and equality is so important in a relationship. Now, if you find yourself always talking about what's going on in your life, always being congratulated about successes, that is definitely not a balanced and healthy relationship. You should also be celebrating your partner's wins. You should be focused on making them happy as well. Someone might start to, resent you if it's always about you all the time. Remember, balance is key in a relationship. So the fourth sign that you're in a healthy relationship is if you feel your best around your partner. Feeling your best around your partner means there's nothing you have to hide. Maybe sometimes if you're in a bad relationship, you feel like you have to change your personality for them. You have to dress a certain way. You have to act a certain way. Maybe you're scared to tell your dorky jokes around them. If you're in a truly healthy relationship, you can be your ultimate, genuine self. That's so important because being in a healthy relationship means that you have nothing to hide and you can genuinely relax and have fun and have comfort in this relationship without being worried that they're going to judge you. If you're feeling anxious going over to your partner's house, if you're feeling like you're not enough, you're not as confident, that's definitely a red flag. The fifth sign you're in a healthy relationship is if you don't really get tired of the other person too much. If you feel bored, mentally exhausted or drained, or even just really annoyed after hanging out with your partner for a couple hours, that is definitely a red flag. You should feel excited, happy, exhilarating to go hang out with them, or even just plain peaceful. They should make you feel like the best version of yourself and that you really want to keep hanging out with them. They're maybe your favorite person, which is awesome. That being said, there's also room for wanting some space from your partner. Just don't confuse wanting some space to be independent and recharge by yourself with genuinely wanting to stay away from this person because you don't enjoy their company too much. The sixth sign you're in a healthy relationship is when you genuinely respect each other. Respect is huge in a relationship. If you don't fully respect your partner, there's no way you're going to have a good foundation for a relationship. If you feel like you have even the slightest bit of resentment that's building up with your partner, that's definitely a red flag and a sign that you're not in a very healthy relationship, or even that you don't even like your partner really that much. In relationships, you have to sacrifice things. Maybe you have to sacrifice the fact that they need some space. And you have to sacrifice the fact that maybe you don't want a lot of space, that you want to be around them a lot, but they need to work on themselves. Maybe they even need to work on their career a little bit harder, spend some late nights at the office because that's really important to them. You should be respecting that. If you feel like your partner isn't respecting you taking care of yourself, that's a really bad sign. Or if you find that you don't respect some of the things that your partner does, then maybe they're not the person for you. So the seventh and final sign that you're in a healthy relationship is if you help the other person grow. I believe that as a human being, we should always be improving ourselves. We should always be working to resolve the trauma or just bad habits from our past. I think that's what's going to make our society, our friendships, every relationship better. If you feel like you're being suffocated by your relationship, if you feel like you're taking steps backward in your personal journey, that is a sign that you're not in a very healthy relationship. On the other hand, if you feel like you are definitely growing into who you're meant to be, you have that independence and that your partner respects you and your decisions to grow as a human being, that is a really good sign that you are in a great place with your relationship. All right, you guys, that was 7 signs that you're in a healthy relationship. And if you felt like some of the healthy stuff that I was saying didn't really resonate with your relationship, your current situation, or if you felt like the unhealthy attributes hit a little too close to home, you might want to consider communicating this with your partner or even leaving your partner altogether, which is scary and sad. But always remember that you are your first priority. And if you feel consumed by anxiety, worry, or even fear in your relationship, that's definitely not something that is bringing you to grow to your highest self. And that's something we should all be trying to achieve, is growth. So I hope this video really helped you guys out. I hope you think a little bit harder about your relationships and how it's serving you, if it's serving you in a good way or a bad way. And if you really liked this video, make sure to like and comment maybe some of the things you're thinking about, some of the things that really resonated with you or didn't resonate with you, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so I know to keep making videos like this, and so you're always informed when I upload a new self-care, self-help video. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.